Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. And the finish at the rim.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
For three, shakes free and hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. And counted at the rim.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Bledsoe with the basketball. Right now, down 7. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Bucks recovered. That's going to be out of bounds. Adetokunbo. Jumper's good.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill, and you still knocked it down.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
The Bucks at the controls. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Giannis Adetokunbo trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. That slices the lead down to 4. Count the basket at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Bledsoe with it up top. Now down 6. To Adetokunbo. Cleans it up. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
That's out. Last touch by Julius Randle. Fine to shoot. Giannis for 2. Wide open look, won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you $80 million.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Giannis Adetokunbo. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Fires the 3. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Bledsoe with the basketball. Down 6. To Middleton. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Lets it fly from long range. And Chris Middleton good on the quick release that time.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Bledsoe with it up top. Down 3. To Adetokunbo. Bledsoe. No, he missed a short one there. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Won't go down. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Richardson. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter.
Into the game for the Knicks, number 40.
Adetokunbo. And Green able to clear the rebound. It's a big finish.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. He throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
And he'll go to the foul line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. From long range. Textbook defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hill to Adetokunbo.
Shoot it!
Middleton. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Has a chance. Hill shot, no good. To Adetokunbo. The drive, right to the basket. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Giannis Adetokunbo. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First try at the line, no good. Misses the second as well.
That's me. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
To Marcus Morris. Driving right to the basket. Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Goes to the left side to DiVincenzo. Draymond Green swats it. The drive right to the basket. Beyond the arc for three. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it. Deep three at the buzzer. And a three-pointer at the buzzer for good measure. What a finish to the opening period. A great stretch here to start the game. We're through one here at Madison Square Garden with the Knicks on top. Jay and I back to Manhattan after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Bucks basketball. Draymond Green with a piece.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
I got ball. It's all me. Cut it.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To Adetokounmpo. Oh, he's denied.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now let's go.
Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
Like my old coach used to say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's way too easy. Just keep attacking. It's easy money.
To Adetokounmpo. Baseline drive. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Marcus Morris. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Adetokounmpo. That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It goes down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Subbing in for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Trying to cash in. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
I got ball.
Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hill into the front court. Down a bundle.
Let's go.
5 seconds to shoot. Has a look. The Knicks clear the board.
I got ball.
Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
To George Hill. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Takes it coast to coast and the strong finish at the rim.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
George Hill. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Bucks at the controls. To Hill. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, short. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Like to participate in an upcoming event, you can register at our team website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Substitutions, New York.
Julius Randle.
Whoa! Get that out of here!
Message sent, Jay.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Bledsoe and breaks it up.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Stuffs it down with authority. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
Middleton to Adetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Randall stuffs it down with authority.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oh, he got a piece of it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody
Stuffs it down with authority.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big. To Middleton. Giannis Adetokounmpo. Rebound comes down to the Knicks. Big finish at the rim.
You see, Ed, the defender was just slightly outside his comfort zone. You don't stop a move like that. Nobody does.
To Bledsoe. Middleton. To Bledsoe. Here comes the screen. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Middleton to Adetokounmpo. short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Easy path to the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Knicks absolutely competition in the first half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. Have a look at the leading scorers for the New York Knicks. The Bucks have yet to appear after
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fished the title? The Knicks didn't hold back in that opening half. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim. Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Working the outside. Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Peyton to Richardson. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Giannis with it up top. He'll run the offense. Middleton to Lopez.
Hands off, get the board.
Short jumper won't fall.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Whoa, Chris Middleton. 3 for 6 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
I got ball.
To Richardson.
I'm on D.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Gets to the basket and scores.
Same old tricks, same bag. Ain't nothing new there.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo to Middleton. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
I got him. Here we go. Rotate.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good. To Adetokunbo. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think?
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Bucks at the controls. To Middleton. Bledsoe. Lays it up and in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
That's me.
Hayden. Now a steal by Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen.
Screen coming.
Josh Richardson with the block. That's his third block this evening.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Hill with the interception. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen.
Coming right.
5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. That's a 24-second violation. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for the Bucks, number 31.
New York Knicks basketball. And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Middleton. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Chris Middleton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 87% from the line. Free throw good, so they get the three-point play. But it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Brunson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. To Adetokunbo. Draymond Green sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Giannis for two. The shot almost to Brunson. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'd say his game is translating to the league just fine.
Giannis with it up top. Down a bundle. Screen coming. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
To Green. Here comes the screen. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Milwaukee with the basketball. He got a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
He gets it.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Runner here won't go. Brunson. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
And he hits. To Middleton. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. The jumper's off the mark. To Green. Stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Now the Bucks gonna signal for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. George Hill to Middleton. Fires the three. Good contest. Middleton off the mark.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Bucks basketball. Hill to Middleton. Oh, had him going there for a second. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. George Hill. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
From the outside, no good. 3 3 quarters down. The Knicks are way out in front. The Knicks to inbound here to start the...
Substitutions, Milwaukee. Substitutions, New York.
Hill to Adetokunbo.
She coming right. She coming. She coming.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Slams it down. And boy, that was a lot to navigate. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
And count the basket inside.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Stuffs it down with authority.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice finish at the rim.
With handles like that, you get into the hoop at will.
Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys down big to Middleton. Adetokunbo to Middleton. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. Great freak for 2. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just...
My goodness, did you see that, Jay?
That's nasty. Just disrespectful.
Has a chance. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Bucks at the controls. Rejected.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Adetokunbo gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Adetokunbo to Middleton. Great look and vision. And stuffs it home. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Got it.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
Middleton. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
It's a victory for the Knicks as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Knicks put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the ground, rewarded as a result. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New York Knicks. The Bucks seemed to lose their edge as the game got.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game. Here we go with the, on behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you